Hello everybody, welcome to That's Football, welcome back to That's Football. It's Arsenal's trip to Tottenham, it's the North London derby, it's a massive game. It's relegation against the title race. We've just had relegation against the Champions League race. And there we go. It's a nice ball into Gyökeres, up against Dragusin. Oh, I tell you what, that would have been an absolute worldie. That was absolutely incredible by Gyökeres. Cuts inside, gets the shot off, and I tell you what, if he did a little bit more of that in an Arsenal shirt, he'd silence his critics. Stands up Dragusin. I tell you what, it's not far off at all, that. Look at that. Cuts inside, goes bottom corner. I think Vicario had it covered, but it was a good shot. But remember, even if Arsenal go in front, we've seen in recent games, I don't even know if Howard Webb understands that the referee can have a big part in a good game of football. Saka into the box, cut back. Why did Eze not? Well, he scored anyway. He scored anyway. I was going to say, why did he not hit it? But it's Eze. Nearly went to Spurs. That's going to hurt Spurs fans. That's going to be like dipping a cut finger in TCP or salt or both. It's going to sting. That is going to sting. They were that close to signing Eze. He scored at the Emirates twice, I think. He's gone and done it here. He could have hit it first time as well. David says Eze versus Spurs is the scariest version of players. Yeah, he's done it again. Master stroke by Arteta, maybe. Well, this opens the game up nicely now, doesn't it? Spurs have got to have a go. I mean, I've got to say, from my point of view, either or scoring is probably a good thing because it makes it a better game. And Saka gets an assist for that, I presume. Got a little bit of luck against Sarr here. Yeah, he did get a little bit of luck, but you buy your own luck. I don't know why he didn't hit it first time, because he ended up smashing it in with his right foot anyway. I mean, he should have hit that first time. I don't know what he was doing. But he definitely hit it second time. You don't save those. 1-0 to Arsenal then. Little bit of fortune for Arsenal. Saka was a bit lucky to get past Sarr, and Eze was a little bit lucky to get a second bite of the cherry, but it is 1-0 to Arsenal. Massive game this. Massive game this. Spurs are facing relegation. Arsenal are facing bottlers in the league. They have to win, both teams. They don't like each other, both teams. And it's 1-0 to Arsenal after 33 minutes. Game on. There's a lot more to come. And now it's a mistake by Rice. And it's a goal for Spurs! Oh! Declan Rice with a mistake. And there's a goal for Mawani. 1-1. Game on. Literally just said it. The bottle begins. The chat start talking about bottle. And it is 1-1. Unbelievable. The worst time to lose concentration is when you've scored a goal. And Declan Rice, of all people, has completely and utterly dropped the ball here. They get themselves in front. We know the game's gonna ebb and flow, but we don't expect that straight away. An absolute joke at the back by Declan Rice. What is he doing there? I don't know. I mean, that's very, very surprising from Declan Rice to do that. He's sort of got it, ignores the pass. He's trying to take people on in his own fucking... But I mean, I'm massive fan of Declan Rice. Huge fan of Declan Rice. But what is he doing trying to take people on in that area? Clink, clink in the chat. I don't know. Everything about me in Declan Rice's position there when you've just scored is to boot that as far as you can away and get up the pitch. What he's doing, trying to take people on right on the edge of his box, is mad. Absolutely mad. But these sort of games can do strange things. But look, score draw is what I predicted. Score draw is what we've got. An atmosphere is what we've got as well. Brilliant time to score for Spurs. You know, you can see the goal. Oh no! Brilliant save for Vicario. And he's given a goal kick. Saka with a big miss there. Whoever played that ball, it might have been Hincapié. Brilliant ball. Saka's through one-on-one. And in his current form, you'd probably say Vicario saving it. It's a lovely ball. Look at this by Hincapié. He's onside as well. To get that in behind Van der Ven. And he's got to score that. He's got to score that. I mean, I don't know what he's tried to go through the keeper's legs, hasn't he? And the keeper's done his job fantastically well. Ref's allergic to playing an advantage as multi-frex. That's a nice ball in again. Sarr losing Saka. And Saka's still got it. And why is he shooting? But Timber does well. Oh, straight across the face of the goal by Trossard. I don't know whether it's a corner. I mean, Spence does well here not to take Timber down. And Trossard seems to want a corner. I mean, I think it probably was a corner from Bissouma. I don't know whether the corner's been given. That's good defending by Spurs. That is good defending by Spurs because the way Timber was running into the box, it is a corner. I thought that, you know, a little connection there. Bear says, do you still wish United signed Gyökeres? I don't know why I still keep getting asked this question. I like Gyökeres. You're not going to change my mind. I like Gyökeres. I liked him at Sporting. I still think there's a good player there. Nearly scored a very good goal in this game. I like Gyökeres. I know people don't, but there we go. Oh, the potholes in the UK are just terrible. Makes driving unpleasurable. Gyökeres! Oh, shut up! Shut up! Shut up! I don't know why I'm celebrating an Arsenal goal. It's more the Gyökeres hate. I hate it. I think Gyökeres is a fantastic player. I've said it for a long time. I'm almost on a journey on my own here. It's got nothing to do with Arsenal. I just think Gyökeres is a very good player. And that's a very good goal. But obviously in the North London derby, it's a massive goal. Massive goal. There we go. But, well, look, you can't give him space like that. Anybody who knows anything about Gyökeres, you cannot give him space like that. And you look at Spurs' defence here and you've got to say, as a Spurs fan, you'd be fuming. Look at how much space he's got. You can't do that. Give him space and he'll smash the shit out of it. And look at that. That's shocking defending. You can't blame Vicario. He's up like, what the hell are you doing? Dragusin, Van der Ven, what are you doing? It's a good finish, but poor defending. 2-1. Everything you've done at half-time means nothing now. Savage says, piss off, school-level defending. It was bad. Look, Gyökeres did well. Good first touch, good shot, but edge of the box, come on. No centre-back of any level is going to let you do that. Spurs have got to go for this now. They've really got to upgrade their attacking game. It will leave them open at the back. He's given the foul. I thought he'd given the goal. I genuinely thought he'd given the goal there. Mawani can't believe it. I thought he'd given the goal. I genuinely thought he'd given the goal. I don't know. That's soft. I need to see it again. I thought that looked a little bit soft. Gallagher. Oh, Gabriel does that a lot. I don't know. I think that's... Well, we've seen goals given when Gabriel's gone down like that. I think they're a bit lucky to get away with that, Arsenal. I think they're very lucky to get away with that. I mean, I've seen goals given when he's gone down like that before. Him. I've seen Gabriel do that and the goal be given. I suppose he literally could put his foot in his mouth now if he put the amputated one. He could just hold it there and go, I've put my foot in my mouth, haven't I? Winner says, what the foot? Saka. No. Eze. Goal. 3-1. 2 goals for Eze. Spurs really are shit. They are. Like, Spurs really are shit. I'm no fan of either club, but honestly, it shouldn't be this easy for Arsenal. It shouldn't be this easy for Arsenal because this is Spurs against Arsenal at home. You can capitalise on an Arsenal team that is definitely stuttering. You're in a relegation fight and you've got a new manager and you're defending like this. But what did I said this at half time. I'd be very worried about a team that's got Dragusin and Bissouma in it because I don't rate either of them. I don't think Dragusin and Bissouma start for many Premier League clubs. I don't think they're up to it. And it's pathetic defending from Spurs. And for Arsenal, you know, after what's happened to them, 10 points from 21, you really do think going to your biggest rival's ground in a must-win game, you probably expected it to be a little bit more difficult than this. And if it wasn't for a Declan Rice mistake, it would be 3-0. Eze on another hat-trick. One thing about Eze, though, is that he does score goals, doesn't he? And Spurs need to be careful now that this doesn't turn into something silly. Conor Gallagher off for Solanke. I thought Conor Gallagher was playing well. Can Spurs do something here? Spence. Puts a cross in. Oh, it nearly went in. Richarlison with a little flick. Didn't go over the line. That would have set up I'll tell you what, that moment's a big moment. That would have set up a very big finish. It's lovely play by Spence. He puts the cross in Richarlison with a flick, and, well, Raya makes a great save. To palm that out at that moment is great reactions, because if Spurs score that, 6 minutes to go, the pressure is on. And Raya takes the cut. Whoa, whoa, whoa. No, he's going to make him take it again. Where's all the Gyökeres haters, says D3. I think ref, you ruined the game. That second goal should have stood. Hey, it's fair. It's a fair opinion. I think it's, as I say, it could have gone either way. It went for Arsenal on that occasion, but Arsenal fans know themselves that Gyökeres has just scored again. Literally great timing. Where are all the Gyökeres haters? He's got 2 in a North London derby. And his return, actually, in an Arsenal shirt, ain't looking too bad now. Gets a lot of shit, but actually, his return is not starting to look that bad. 4-1. I tell you what, the bonus for Arsenal as well is not just the win, it's the goal difference as well. I mean, you'd take any win, but Arsenal destroy Tottenham here. Embarrassing for Spurs. I mean, you know Arsenal are vulnerable. You know they're on the ropes. You've got a new manager, you're in a relegation battle, and you put in a performance like this, and it's just weak. Absolutely weak. Eze's scored 2, Gyökeres has scored 2, and look, in fairness to Eze and Gyökeres, well done to them, but from a Spurs point of view, these are 2 players that have been having a bit of shit recently as well. These Spurs players have got to start switching on pretty soon, because you're going to be playing Championship Manager. And not the good version from the 90s. You're going to be talking, I mean, Championship, you're in it. I'll tell you what, it could get worse than this. It could go to 5 in a minute. Spurs probably just it's nearly an empty stadium as well. And he is now 4-1 to Arsenal in the North London derby. A 5-goal game. It's never really been in doubt. It's a comfortable win.